time to talk transfers. Hey guys, what's up? Son of Chelsea back here again for another video, and it's time to talk a little bit of transfers relating to Chelsea. Now, with it being the January transfer window, we are reaching the end of the January transfer window. Pretty much Chelsea have done nothing. As with most transfer windows, Chelsea get linked to about every player known to mankind, and we barely sign any of them. Now, the fact is, I know it is very difficult to sign players, even in the summer transfer window, but especially in the January transfer window, there are so many different factors. Clubs don't want to sell, players don't want to leave, all of that stuff. But the facts are, Chelsea probably should be making more signings, at least in the short term. Now, before I talk about players coming into Chelsea, which does look on the brighter side for this week, let's talk about players that could be leaving Chelsea. Now, apparently, this rumoured exodus, as the Sun have put it. Chelsea players, big Chelsea players, have been rumoured and linked to want to move and leave Chelsea at the end of the season, even though they are on long-term deals. Thibaut Courtois, Eden Hazard, Diego Costa and Oscar are the four players that have been linked to this exodus, as they call it. Now, personally, I think it is very unlikely that all four of those players will leave, but there is a hint of truth to it. We know Eden Hazard hasn't been happy this season. I think Thibaut Courtois leaving is unrealistic, simply because Chelsea have invested so much into Thibaut Courtois, basically selling check to make him the long-term replacement. He's one of the best keepers in the world, and without a very high price tag, I can't see him leaving. Chelsea look very unlikely to be getting top 4 Champions League football, which we know nowadays is a big key into signing big players. Now, Chelsea have to start thinking about who they're going to sign in the summer, and realistically going to be able to get to improve this squad under the new manager, who we still have no idea will be. Now, for players coming into Chelsea, it does look like only one man currently will be making his move to Stamford Bridge, and that is Alexandro Pato. Now, many trusted sources have now come out and said that Chelsea and Pato have agreed personal terms. It's just basically about Chelsea and Corinthians settling in on a deal. Now, personally, I'm a little bit unsure on this deal. Now, we definitely do need cover in striker position. We've got Patrick Bamford, but it looks like Chelsea have no intention of trying to give him some time or even give him a loan move. That's what it looks like currently. It looks like he's just going to be stuck in the under-21s, which I think is a bit stupid in my opinion. Now, the facts are Chelsea want to make Pato a replacement for Falcao. As we know, Pato is injury prone himself, so are we just replacing one injury prone striker to another? Now, Pato has been scoring goals, and it looks like he really wants this move to happen. He looks like he really wants to come to the Premier League and to Chelsea, which he has expressed in previous years. But is Pato the player he previously was? It doesn't look like it. A few years ago, he really was the hot prospect, one of the best strikers, and to be honest, one of the strikers that every club wanted to sign. But the fact is now, down to injuries, down to a lack of form, and the fact now he's basically playing for Corinthians means he's gone off the record a bit. Now, could signing Pato be a stroke of genius? Could he come in, score a load of goals under a low price tag, and be a really good signing? And it could also be very likely that Pato follows in the footsteps of many Chelsea strikers who have passed their prime, come to Chelsea and not found the back of the net. Because it looks like Pato will be a Chelsea player sooner rather than later. But those have been my opinions, guys, on Chelsea's transfer window, what I feel currently with the news out there. Let me know, guys, your opinions in the comments on all the transfer news I've discussed. Also, I've got some questions that I want answering in my opinion, so in the comments, guys, answer me these questions. Are Chelsea reluctant to sign players because Gus Hiddink is not a long-term manager for Chelsea? Are Chelsea struggling to attract players due to the fact that Chelsea look very unlikely to be getting Champions League football? Are they worried about buying players that will not fit into that future manager system? Leave me your answers in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Drop it a like if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at SonOfChelsea. Subscribe if you are new. Also, I will leave links down in the description below of certain places I go for my transfer news. Footy Writers Transfer Shop Window is a really good series that you can go and watch. Has some really good news. I've had him on here before, and he is very knowledgeable of Chelsea transfers. Has a lot of good sources, and as well the usual Sky, Independent, Telegraph. And the biggest thing is, until you see the player wearing the Chelsea shirt, basically he's not a Chelsea player. That's the way I'll leave it. I'll see you again. A lot of people have been criticising Manchester United, basically saying they robbed Liverpool of 3 points. Now, the way I saw it, I don't completely agree with that. I don't think you can truly say that Liverpool, sure, were the better side.